Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Cracking Packs video. I am your host, MrBevers. We're on to box number 2 of Guilds of Ravnica, located here at Untouchables Milton. Let's get right into things. Get our handy dandy key for our car and break it open. Toss this in the trash there. I wonder if we can beat the last box. What do you think? We got 2 foil rares in the last box. And we got 3 shocklands, so let's see what we can find. Oh, missed the garbage. These things happen. I'm not even going to read off the uncommons this time. I'm just going to show them off briefly on screen, and we'll talk about the rares. Ritual of Soot as our first rare.
I love this goblin gun.
I think you only got one of that black uncommon out of the last box, didn't you? The negative X. Thief of Sanity, gruesome, whatever you
worried about pulling it. It is the Magic League promo.
There you go. So you heard it here, folks. If you want that one black instant negative X, go play in your league at your store. We got a Watery Grave. Hey, that's one of the lands we were missing from last time, isn't it? I think it was. There you go. Not bad about that. But yeah, it's a league promo, so make sure you play in your league and you can get a nice shiny foil, I assume alternate art copy? Yep. Yeah. Ooh, our first mythic, 1,000-Year Storm. This card seems interesting. It seems interesting. It's 6 mana, but it seems interesting. Giving all of your spells Storm seems like an interesting mechanic. Don't you agree?
If we can figure out how to get...
You gotta combo it off with either Flux Reservoir.
On the field first?
No. Well, I mean, you...
What is the card? The one that came out in last set. Well, that's you play spells for free.
Find and Finality.
You can get Omniscience on the field with 1,000-Year Storm.
Dear.
Disgusting.
Oh dear. I mean, yeah, sure. But I mean, like, you could play it in like a blue-red artifact Inspiring Statuary deck. There you go, done. I guess, I mean, technically Inspiring Statuary is not in standard anymore, but like... League Guild Mage. Oh, I said I wasn't going to say the uncommons, right? Our rare here is a Runaway Steamkin. There's a little 1/1. Adding a bunch of red mana to your pool for casting spells. Another Ionize. Won't complain about that. Little counter and burn. Who doesn't like a counterspell with shock on it, right? Counterspell for 1 blue. Counterspell is normally double blue.
It's not alternate art.
It's not alternate art? My goodness. So it's just foil.
Just foiled, and it has the watermark of Guilds of Ravnica.
Okay. And our rare here is an Expansion and Expulsion. A little split card there. Make sure that you can indeed play Goblin Electromancer. Golgari Raider, Whispering Snitch, Creeping Chill, and a Gruesome Menagerie. And our first foil from this pack is a Rubble Belt Boar. Goblin Crater Maker, World Soul Colossus, Inspiring Unicorn, and a Narcomobia. There it is. We will take it. That's 2 copies of that one. Chemist's Insight, Beam Splitter Mage, Glowspore Shaman, and a Dawn of Hope. An interesting little card. People were asking me in chat on Monday when I was playing some Arena what I thought of the card, and I think it's good in Limited. It definitely makes 1/1s cheaper than the 2/2 for 5, or the 2/2 for 3 that you pay 5 to make a 1/1, so it's better in that sense. Assure and Assemble. The paying 2 mana to draw a card when you gain life seems a little taxing, especially when it costs you 4 mana to just make a 1/1 with lifelink. If it was like pay 4 mana and gain a life or something like that instead of making a creature with lifelink, then the 2 mana might be a little bit easier to swallow, but I don't know. And our second mythic of the box, a Doom Whisperer. There he is, the big boy. 6/6 for 5 with flying and trample. Pay 2 life and surveil 2. I mean, to me that sounds like there's not really any downside to a 6/6 flying trample for 5. I'd like to introduce you to your older brother, Lord of the Pit, who had horrible, horrible things that you had to do to keep him on the board. And he costs much more than 5 mana. 7/7 flying trample. At the beginning of each upkeep, you have to sacrifice a creature to it, and if you don't, it does 7 damage to your face. House Guildmage. Nightveil Sprite. Inescapable Blaze, and our rare is a Connive and Concoct. And we got a foil, Righteous Blow. We're only at 1 shock land, but we're at 2 mythics, so we're a little bit farther along in mythics than we were in the last box. Demotion, Enhanced Surveillance, Crawl Swarm, and Hatchery Spider. Seems like an interesting card too. It does cost 7 to play it, but it seems interesting. And we got a foil there, Sun Home Stalwart. So we haven't hit our foil rare yet either out of this box, whereas we hit our foil rare almost immediately out of the last box. This is like second pack in and we hit our foil rare. Necrotic Wound. This is the card we were talking about. This is your promo for League. It's not alternate art, yes. Justice Strike, Crush. Oh, you wanted a Ral, right? There you go. So we got a Ral. Is it Viceroy? Mythic number 3. That's your boss. And we have an Invert and Invent. Sprouting Renewal. Selective Snare. And another Chromatic Lantern. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. This is the guy I was talking about. So this is the Ladev Champion. This is the guy that for 3 mana makes a 2/2, and for 5 you can make a 1/1. So it's similar to Dawn of Hope in that sense. Just Dawn of Hope is 1 mana cheaper. Now he also has a second ability that allows him to get really big when you tap lots of little small creatures. So they work well together. Conclave, Guildmage, and a Knight of Autumn is the rare. Let's move this over a little bit so we get a little more space. I guess we could technically put this Watery Grave in here like this. And move this over. There we go. Boom. Integrity and Intervention. Wand of Vertebrae. City Watch, Sphinx, and Quasi-Duplicate. Quasi-Duplicate. You can see I went back to my old habits of reading off all the uncommons. It's just habit. It's so many videos of cracking packs, and so many times I read the uncommons, I might as well keep doing it. Crackling Drake. Smeltboard Minotaur, Thought Erasure, and Response and Resurgence as the rare. An interesting rare. I actually played it in Arena on Monday, and it did quite a bit of work for me, actually. It was more of like a threat card than anything else. I found myself not really using the Resurgence part. Resurgence is very good, of course, but I was more using it for the response to just get my opponent when they weren't expecting it. At Beast Whisperer, this card is really good in Limited, especially if they don't have any way to remove it, because every creature you drop draws you a card. So you play a creature, draw a creature, play a creature, draw a creature, play a creature, draw. Like, I've had an opponent turn a board state around where they drop this on like turn 8 or 9, and then immediately drop 4 creatures in a row off the top of their deck. So it all depends on your draws as well, but like, being able to refill your board in 1 turn is pretty crazy. Conclave Cavalier foil, very nice. All right.
I moved the chair for a reason.
Integrity and Intervention. Hazad Marshall. Demir Spybug. And another mythic, mythic number 4, Lazav, the Multifarious. It's an interesting card. Ooh, foil rare from this box is a foil Shockland. There you go. That's pretty nice. Can't complain about that, that's for sure. Now, it's only a Temple Garden, but I mean, come on. Still good. I agree. Not gonna complain about a foil shock. Murmuring Mystic, League Guildmage, Thoughtbound Phantasm, and Emera, Soul of the Accord. I almost threw that Guildgate and that token into the garbage. almost did it. I was like, wait a minute, those don't go in there. Wand of Vertebrae, Goblin Banneret. Why? I missed an uncommon in that pile, just so you're aware. Vivid Revival is the rare. And a foil, Capture Sphere. Oh, there you go. Nice little RAL. Another RAL emblem to go with your RAL that you actually pulled this time. See? That's how it works. No. Goblin Crater Maker, Grid for Battle, Golgari Find Broker, and our first Assassin's Trophy.
Nice.
There it is. We'll see. We will see.
Well, not like
House Guildmage, Necrotic Wound, number 2. 2 Necrotic Wounds in this box. Discovery and Dispersal, and Mythic number 5, Divine Visitation. Who doesn't want to make angels instead of everything else?
I'm gonna play that.
Yeah, who doesn't want to make angels instead of everything else? I think the answer is literally no one. I mean, if you give someone the option to make like a 1/1 flying bird token, would you rather have a 4/4 angel? Of course you would. Do you want to make a 3/3 beast? No, I think you'd rather have a 4/4 flying angel. Like, I think it's easy. I think maybe the only time you don't want a 4/4 flying angel is when you're doing like a Merit Lage token. Right? And a Bounty Agent is the rare. What the? A second foil rare in this box, and it's a foil rare that we already have. Light of the Legion. We've opened the same foil rare 2 boxes in a row. Isn't that weird? It seems weird. But also, 2 boxes, 4 foil rares.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's not bad. Glaive of the Guild Pack, Beacon Bolt, Golgari Find Broker, and Erratic Cyclops. The good old 08 wall. The 08 wall. It's bigger and badder as you play other cards, right? Alright, we got Demotion, we got Discovery and Dispersal, we got City Watch Sphinx, and we've got Unmoored Ego with another foil. Dev Karen Dissident, or whatever, however you pronounce that nonsense. Our foils are off the bottom of the screen now, for sure. I will make sure that you guys get to see them before the end of the video. Whispering Snitch, Affectionate Indrik, Flight of the Equinauts, and our rare is an Assure and Assemble. I believe we already had that one opened in this box. Yep, so that's our duplicated rare for this box so far. We got 1 duplicate last box, and we got 1 duplicate this box so far. Not bad. Rock Charger, Murmuring Mystic, Enhanced Surveillance, and Mausoleum Secrets. That's the what you say there is a secret. We've got a secret, right? Something like that. Flower and Flourish, Wee Dragonauts, Book Devourer, and another Risk Factor. This is a good rare as well, with a foil Deadweight. There you go. We will count the foils at the end because the foils seem to be pretty crazy this time as well. We got a Night Veil Predator, Thoughtbound Phantasm, Status and Statue, and a Temple Garden. All right. Well, foil Temple Garden and a Temple Garden. So yes, technically 2 Temple Gardens out of this box. Molder Hulk, Chemister's Insight, Street Riot, Street Riot. Throwback, A Pact of Magic. I think that's the way that song goes, right? You're too young, never mind. Price of Fame, Circuitous Root, Sunhome Stalwart, and a Pelt Collector. Alright, last pack. Yes. We got 5 mythics out of this box. We've got what? 1, 2, only 2 technically Shocklands. We got a 3rd Shockland that is foil, so that's not bad, but I would hope for a 3rd Shockland. Crawl Harpooner, Inescapable Blaze, Gird for Battle, and nope, no Shockland. But we did get an Atarata, or whatever. Atarata? Arata. Silencer. There it is. So, you know, How many foils do we end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 foils, one less than last box. But 5 mythics instead of only 4. So that's not so bad. And a foil Shockland. Plus we got Assassin's Trophy this time, which we didn't get in the last box. So pretty good. I think this box is probably about the same as last box. Maybe a little bit better depending on the price range of the mythics. I don't know. But there you go. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I've been your host, MrBevers. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.